Hey everybody, welcome to Visalia Talks, your local talk show that brings you everything you need to know about what's going on right here in your community. Today I've got with us Dr. Varsha Mathur with Iconic Eyes Optometry. How are you, doctor?
Great, thank you. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so excited. So we just got done having an eye exam, and we've got footage. You walk us through the whole process. Super exciting. A beautiful place you have here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So Iconic Eyes Optometry. Why don't you let the community know a little bit about your place?
Yes, so we're formerly Sarah's Valley Vision, and I just took over the practice February 1st, and I've been practicing for 10 years, and so this is my next adventure, moving forward in my career.
Absolutely.
And it's been great. It's been fun. I've always done the back side, the exam room, and then I kind of bring patients out and hand them to delegate to everyone else, but now I'm kind of dipping my toes in all aspects of running a practice. So it's been fun.
Is it a world of a difference?
It is, yeah, because you get to see front office, back office, billing, everything.
Yeah, and everyone comes to you when there's some, you gotta put fires out everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So I like challenges.
That's good. That's good. So February 1st, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a huge move. It's a huge accomplishment. And it can be scary sometimes to make that move.
Yes. Yeah. You're taking on all the risks on yourself. So
yeah. Well, that's wonderful that you're doing that. I love a female business owner. Girl power. So what got you into the eye world? What got you into optometry?
Yeah.
Many moons ago.
So when I was a kid, so I started wearing glasses when I was in 5th grade.
Okay.
And I started wearing contacts at some point in middle school. So my parents always used to take me to this, it was a cute boutique type private practice at the mall.
Okay.
And when I was a kid, I always used to think like getting my eye exams was fun.
It's the coolest thing ever. Yeah.
And then when I started contacts, and I was just fascinated by that whole aspect of medicine, right? And when I went to UCI, I attended a healthcare panel, and over there I heard the optometrist speak, and it kind of clicked for me, like this would make a great career.
Yeah.
And so then I started shadowing some other optometrists, and the more I shadowed, the more I learned about the profession, the more and more I liked it.
Wow, you're just like a natural born to be optometrist.
Yeah.
I love that. No, I love that. It's something that you've been interested in your whole life, pretty much. Yeah, that's cool. So kudos to that boutique who really sparked something in you.
Yes.
Yeah. That's, hey, you know what? They were loving what they do. Yeah. And I'm sure just like you love what you do, yeah?
I do. I love walking out the optical. Once in a while when we have downtime, I'll straighten frames, Yeah,
it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, you have a beautiful place here. Top of the line machines that you have there.
Yes.
Tell them a little bit about that machine.
Yeah, so one of the tests that we did today was the Optos retinal imaging, and so we do have the latest model of that. And it's basically a thorough check of the health of the back of the eye. When I take you in to the exam room, I do some entry tests, and then we check for your prescription, your refraction, and then I do look at the health of your eyes myself. But that technology is it's really changed, eye exams. It's a good supplement, and it's really important to have because there's, we're all human, and so it really helps us catch things that maybe my naked eye could miss.
Absolutely. Yeah, so usually you're looking at that with just your eyes in the other machine?
Yeah, so we have what we call a slit lamp, and we have a lens that we put in front of your eye to look through. But this was a game changer because we get like a 200-degree wide field view of the back of your eye. So
so it's really magnifying it. Yeah. You're not just looking at it. Yeah, that makes sense. So when they are coming in here, you guys recommend a yearly exam, don't you? Which is something I'm sure not a lot of people know about.
Yes, it's so important. Just like you go to the dentist, you're supposed to go every 6 months, right? And so same thing with your eyes. It's really important to get your eyes checked every year. We kind of talked about this earlier, but there's so many. A couple of reasons why it's so important: early detection of eye diseases, right? And then also just maintaining your vision. So even if you have some people are more sensitive than others, but even a small change in your prescription can cause headaches and eye strain. Yeah. And in our world today, we don't really think about this, but we use our eyes so much in so many different ways, right? Yes. And there's so many options. So, if you go fishing and you're getting a lot of glare from the water, you need polarized glasses. If you are at the computer, 8 or 10 hours a day, you need computer glasses.
My son was just telling me I need to get blue glasses because it's hard for me because I'm always looking at the screen. I'm always on the computer or my phone with doing everything.
Yeah.
So that's a real thing. It's not just like what the kids are doing these days.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I've had a lot of patients who say that the filter does help with their eye strain. So, for example, if you work in an office setting and you have bright fluorescent lights on you, it helps, with that. So
yeah,
and screens. Yeah.
How often are these eye diseases and stuff like that? Like how often is it in people? Because is it pretty often that something's going on in there?
Yes, I would say the number one condition that we probably see is diabetes, right? Diabetes
in the eyes, or is it like people with diabetes and then something goes on with the eyes, or it's like a what do you mean?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So yes, diabetes can show up in the back of the eyes. What I mean by that is like the photos that we took, the images you saw. The images had a bunch of blood vessels, and so with diabetes, what it does is it weakens your blood vessels. So those blood vessels can start leaking. So you can see bleeding, swelling, other complications in the back of the eye.
Wow.
And so that's what we see when we look in.
Yeah.
So diabetes is pretty common.
Right.
So so the chance of it showing up in your eyes increases the longer you've had diabetes and the more out of control your blood sugar is.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
So for diabetic patients, it's recommended that you do get your eyes checked every year.
Okay. And oh gosh, I know not everybody knows that. So have you found someone has diabetes by checking their eyes and they didn't even know it?
Yes, that has happened before. Yeah.
I bet.
So I would say most people, by the time I see it, they've already been diagnosed, but it has happened.
Wow.
Once that I can remember. Yeah.
You see, another reason why something like this can be very important, because not only are you catching things, you can catch things early with your eyes, but something like that is, and I'm sure there's other things too that affect your eyes that you can get some early detection on.
Yes. Another common one is glaucoma, right? It's a silent disease, so you wouldn't even know you had it unless it was caught in an eye exam.
And that gets tough too, because that can haze over and you really get some problems going on there. And
Yeah.
You definitely want to catch these things early on. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to come in here for an exam and you're going to choose your glasses. You guys are going to have them made on up, and in a couple of weeks, they're going to pick them up, and you're golden.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you guys take different types of insurances and stuff like that, or they can just come in and pay if they don't have insurance, and all kinds of situations.
Exactly. Yeah. For vision plans, we currently accept VSP, iMed, Advantech, all of their vision plans, and we do accept some medical plans as well. And I was already on other medical insurance plans, but because under my new tax ID with this business, we're still undergoing credentialing with more plans. So with time, we'll be accepting more and more.
Opening up more and more,
And then, like you said, if you don't have insurance or if we don't accept your plan yet, we can always do cash discounts.
Absolutely. And then also sometimes you might have insurance, but it doesn't cover eyes, like, the eye stuff. So nice. So I'm sure you guys make it pretty affordable for them to come down here. You said you guys give cash discounts?
Yes. Yeah. For those, for if you don't have vision insurance.
So there you go.
We have good package deals as well for your glasses.
Okay.
And so, jumping onto frames as well and lenses, we pretty much have something for everyone.
Yes.
So we have our designer frames, but if you're not into the designer stuff, we have other stuff on the board too. And we try to choose, good quality lenses, good quality frames. So
they're all really nice. They're all, and kids too. Kids, adults, male, female, anything that you need, come over here and you'll be taken care of.
Yes.
You guys are right here on Mooney and Caldwell.
Yes. Yeah, that would be, or is that Visalia Parkway? Yeah, we're in the Home Goods shopping center.
We're right here at Home Goods. We're right here at Home Goods by the Five Below.
Yes.
Gumbo. Oh gosh, I bet you guys eat there all the time.
All the time.
It's so good. I thought it was like gumbo, like a gumbo type of thing, and we finally went in there. Oh my goodness, it is so good. So lucky for you guys. So you guys can come over here, get your glasses, and then go have some lunch.
And go get lunch. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything else that you'd like to say to the community before we let you guys go about coming in here, what you guys can offer?
Sure. Yeah. We do routine eye exams, and then we also do medical visits as well. So if you have a red eye, you have new onset flashes and floaters, you need to be screened for diabetic retinopathy, we can do just medical visits only as well. So feel free to call us.
What are those floaters? I see those all the time. What is that? Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So in the very back of the eye, we have the retina, but in front of the retina, we have a jelly-like substance called the vitreous. So those floaters are basically, bits of that vitreous that we see. So anyone at any age can have floaters. Yeah. But if you do have new onset and you're symptomatic, where you're seeing flashes of light, loss of vision, or a shower of dots, or anything unusual that doesn't feel right, give us a call. And so we can, look at it for you and see if you need a referral to a retinal specialist or not.
Wow. The floaters are, it's a normal thing?
It's a normal thing.
Okay. Yes. That doesn't mean anything.
Now, sometimes they can cause trouble though.
Okay.
I guess that's the part I missed, didn't say. But when new floaters are forming, if they start pulling on your retina, they can cause a retinal tear or retinal detachment. So that's why we have to check them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I heard a funny story of someone who they were in prison, and someone told them, and they had the little floaters, and they told them, oh, that means you're going to die. And then so the person was so scared, and then they found out that person was in prison for impersonating being a doctor. So it was they thought it was a doctor, and so they were freaked out for zero reason.
Oh wow!
I don't even know where that was from, but the floaters. I always think of that story when I hear about floaters. That's super funny. But I appreciate you letting us come in here, letting us bring the cameras in here, taking a tour of the place. Thank you for that. Yeah, you're welcome. So come on down here, come and visit. There's a whole wonderful office full of wonderful ladies here. So get on down here, let them take good care of you guys. Right here in the Home Goods Shopping Center, Caldwell and Mooney is where we're at. Yes. So get on down here, right across the street from Walmart. Yeah, you can't miss it. Come on down here, check out her new place. They just took over in February. Yes. I just hit my knee in it. My reflex. Yes. Brand new owners here. Come and check out. Come and love on them. Show them your support, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. We'll see you guys.